G'day folks, this is Sim. Welcome back to Minecraft Done From Down Under. We're playing Magic Farm from Jaded Cat. And we left off last week. I had found myself a place to set up base. Did I say last week? Well, it wasn't last week. Anyway, and I have spent some time just doing some terraforming and gathering some food. Nothing particularly exciting, but I did go to the trouble of putting a lookout on top of this pillar. So let's head downstairs. There's not much to see. I've got a bed over here. I've got a few chests and my tinker's tools. I have done a little bit of mining. So I've got a small supply of iron, copper and aluminium. They're the only things that I can mine at the moment. And the other thing that I have done is gathered up some gravel and some sand and some clay. And the reason we've done that is our first priority is going to be a tinker's smeltery. So we've got to worry more about food, but for now we may as well at least get this lot cooking up. See if I've got this in the right order. You watch me get this backwards. Oops, not you. Nah, there we go. There's our grout. What happened then? What happened then was me doing a really bad job of dividing up the stuff. So yeah, let's get it right, shall we? Okay, so that's going to give us quite a bit of brick. The downside is that I don't have much in the way of coal. So how about before we do that, we at least get ourselves a stack or two of coal to do the job. So, oi, come back here. How rude. And while that's cooking, I will show off. Now, the other thing that we need to do is we need to grab some food, because that's critical. As you can see, I've gathered quite a few bits and pieces now. And one of the things that we need to be aware of straight away is there is a bug. At least I'm assuming that it's a bug, because the mushroom stew recipe, I'll make one up just to show. Seems fairly normal, but it says not eaten recently. If we have a look at it, it gives us one haunch and a little bit of saturation. Reality is that if I eat this, I'm going to get more than one haunch and a whole bunch of saturation. So I'm going to assume for the time being that is in fact a bug, and we will work with all of the foods that do work normally, and I've got a few bits and pieces here. Now, something that is new, you may or may not be aware of, is that fruits can now be dried. Hang them on the rack the same as you would zombie flesh to make zombie jerky, and it's quite quick actually, about 15 seconds that will turn into dried fruit. So that gives you another option for fruit, which is good because the fruit itself is all classed as the same thing. So what have we done around here? Simply put, I've put at least a 2 high gap the full way around. I've made some preparations. Oop, I've got the hiccups now. For farming. And that's my phone. So I'll get that in just a second. Okay, I also have a wall fully around this side here so that nothing can drop in on us. And we'll do it this way, it's not going to matter. Need to put a stairway here anyway. Continues around here. I've still got this on. Okay, and we can see. So we've got some area to work, and we have the makings of a mine. The downside is at the moment is that my pickaxe, which is made of flint, is very, very limited. So I can't mine coal and I can't mine tin, which is what we're going to be focusing on. Upgrading the pick, we're going to need to move it up to copper level to be able to mine tin and go from there, and then I'm going to look at a couple of options for shortcutting tool progression. Okay, now what else do we need to be looking at? Okay, preparations for a smeltery to go in here. And as I said, I've done some terraforming and I'll probably extend this out just a little bit further. So this will do as a fairly good starter base. I'm going to need some wood in large quantities fairly soon, unless I get access to coal. Where's the sun? It's about to set. So let's head back upstairs and I'll talk about what we're going to be doing in this episode a little bit more from the roof. Now, even up on the roof, we're not completely safe. If something is close enough to see me, some of the infernal mobs can actually do things like hit us with lightning and goodness knows what. So still have to be very careful. But one thing that I've noticed, and you might have seen it yourselves, we have 1, 2, 3 tainted oaks. You can see the cobwebs on them, all close by, and there was the other one that we passed when we came over here over there, and that means loot. We've just got to deal with the spiders. So in the morning we're going to head out and we are going to take a crack at those trees and see if we can find any goodies. The other thing that we are going to do right now is crack into one of these chests. Of course, it's the last one I look in, and we're going to have a look at the quest book because we haven't done that yet. So it's probably a good idea to see exactly what is available. Now this is still only just basic stuff. This quest book for Magic Farm hasn't been completed yet, not even close. So hopefully things will be added things will be added as time goes by. But let's have a look at what we've got here. Okay, so you've got your standard HQM quests, little description of the actual mod itself. We click here to start and we can see that we've got 12 quests in total at the moment. 5 are unlocked, 2 that I've completed just by doing stuff, and 3 that are available for completion. So let's have a look. What do we have? Okay, journey begins, kitchen warfare, toolsmithing, hoarders, farm factory, agromancy, and further exploration. Looks like the quests are going to be in here. So let's open it up and have a look at what we've got. So the very first quest was hide, and we can see they love us so much they want to eat us, so we need to do the standard get wood, and we can get flint or golden apples. Well, we've already got the golden apples, so we will take we've already got flint, so we'll take the golden apple. That's probably going to come in handy. Oh, that was loud. The other things that we had to do was craft the tinker's tools, which was essential, and that's given us a weeping pick, which has a mining level of stone, and clumsy. So for punching wood we would have gotten a pick straight away if we had used the quest book straight away. So that's worth noting, and with HQM based mods you really do want to start using your quest book immediately. Let's go back and we'll have a look at the other one. Well, the bed there, that's pretty straightforward. Eggs, okay, that's useful to us. The raw salmon food, I've got seeds, so I'll take the food instead. And the eggs are going to be great. And last but not least, we need to make the following which we did do, but I didn't manually detect them at the time, so I'm going to have to redo that particular part of this quest, and that's going to give us some wool and pumpkin seeds. Well, that's pretty boring anyway. Okay, so that's our HQM, and let's take a chance. We'll just have a look out here. It should be pretty safe, but you've got to watch out for mobs with ranged attacks and mobs that can fish. Now, I managed to trap a chicken down here. This chicken wants to kill me, something chronic, and the reason I did that was for eggs, but now that we've got some eggs coming, we've got some eggs from that quest, that's going to be even better. This fella here, oh, my tools. As I said, I've done a lot of terraforming and some mining, so my tools have leveled up. Let's kill this bloke, because he's just normal and I want his zombie flesh. Oi, don't run away from me, come back here. You drop anything? Yeah, you drop some flesh. Let's grab that. Let's get back inside before things get dodgy, because I need to sleep. So we will throw that up there, and now that we've got some coal, we'll get some of this cooking up as well, and probably throw the extra stuff up into here for now, just to get it out of the way. Okay, so much excitement. We're just going nuts here, aren't we? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to go to bed, and because my sleep is really suffering at the moment. In the morning we're going to head out and we're going to take a crack at those trees. So I'll see you all very, very shortly. Okay, so let's head out, shall we? And before we go, we'll just have a very quick look at my tools, because as I said, they did manage to do some leveling while I've been working away. So although it's flint, we've got haste and self-repair and looting on that one, and we've got reinforced self-repair and haste on the other. So that's not too shabby, and hopefully once we get some stuff to upgrade them, they'll be even better. Paranoia does reign supreme because we've got infernal mobs, so death can come very, very quickly. I'm going to have to find out a little bit more about these chocobos and how tough they are and whether we can ride them, but for now let's head over here. First things first, we'll kill this spawner, hopefully before anything spawns. Oh, hello sheepy, you look delicious. Angry but delicious. Come here. And you, anything else around here? I'll take the seeds. So yes, there are a couple of ways of getting seeds. One is the old-fashioned way, which is breaking grass, but you're only going to get a limited amount of seeds out of there. And the other is to use the Pam's Harvestcraft crops, and I'll show you guys that in a moment as well. What have we got in here? Okay, this looks interesting. We've got good food, a little bit of wheat, apprentice ring's probably not that important to me, music disc, some amber, and a recall stone. Okay, I don't know anything about recall stones, so we're going to have to look into that one. Let's head around the corner and see what we've got for this other tree. Let's take a chance with right about there. Nope. Nope. Massive fail. Where's the spawner? There it is. Okay, well that was good. No real grief. I don't have a sword to break that. What do we got in here? Oh, more food. Oh, this is awesome. Wheat, another golden apple, mega rubber saplings. Yeah, really going to need those. The string, I'll say thank you for. Now, there was another one over this way, so let's go and see what we can find. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the tree we're looking for is this one over here. What's that? Herb garden. I'll take that. What do we get? Ginger and spice leaf. Yep, that's a score. And I got a cave down there. That's always nice. Some more sheepies. Now, is this the tree or not? Not seeing any cobwebs. We've got some food here. No, that's not the tree. Maybe it's that one over there. Thought I had the bearing. Obviously I didn't. Yeah, there it is. Okay, sweet. Oh, is that a herb garden again? Garlic, sweet. Okay, that was one of the plants that I wanted. Alright, let's kill a few more sheep, shall we? And we'll grab the yellow flowers because we're going to need those. Oh, another pickup on my mattock. Always, oh hello, cheeky. Always a good thing. And you too, yeah, you can die. I'm an equal opportunity murderer, don't you worry about that. Yeah, you stay over there, cow. We don't want to play with you. We need to find... Oh, is that desert? Oh, that's sweet. That gives me a good supply of sand. And I'm probably going to want that sooner rather than later. It'd be a lot better than digging it out of the... what do we got? Some... splinchers nearby, and okay, yeah, alright, well we'll figure out what that is at some point. More food, black lotus, more food, and some miscellaneous stuff. Alright, let's have a quick look while we're here at this desert. Okay, we've got a player mob over there. Oh, and another tree. You're kidding me. So much loot. I hear you. Where are you, piggy? I know you want to kill me. I need some more storage capabilities. There you are. We've got to check out this tree. Come on. That's a good little piggy. You hit me. How mean. Okay, so we've got jungle over there. Where is it? There it is. Okay, do we have any more? Give us something funky. Ah, ender lilies. Okay, the mundane rings are not that important. I can come back for those later. I do want the string. I've already got cat. Definitely want the safari net. What have I got here that I don't need right now? Let's eat some of these. The beans. Gives me the ender lilies, which is definitely a score. I think we'll come back. No, we won't. We'll take that. And what else can I toss in here right now? How about we eat? Okay, right, so more animals over there and a desert. some more sugar cane. Just want to get over here a little ways. Where's the sun? Okay, we're into the afternoon. Let's just get up a little bit higher. Cinder pearls, that's going to give us access to blaze powder. Do we have access to the ender pouch? No, we've just got the standard ender chest, it seems. No ender pouch. What sort of bags do we have? Okay, so we've got those ones, which I've never been a fan of. Lunch bags. Okay, I believe Bagginses. Alright, I'm not sure how this one works. I've never actually stores wood, stores pro. I don't want bags that store individual things. That just shits me. I just want a bag that gives me more capacity. Not this other crud. Stores ingots. Stores tinkers. Alright, I'll have to look into those and see how they work. At the moment, golden bag of holding looks like the simplest solution. That's doable once we get to gold and diamonds. So that's going to take a while. I mean, I can do plastic bags, but they don't give you a great deal. Alright. We'll just go a little bit further over here, just to have a look and see what we've got. Okay, it's a fairly large ocean. Looks like it continues on over that way. Looks like there's a bit of a plains over here on the other side of the magic forest. Yep, something like that. Some more chocobos down there. What does the map say? Okay, so we're here. Alright, we've got a large desert this way, jungle this way, and some sort of plains or hills type biome over here. It's not actually saying what it is. Okay, now we need to get back before that sun goes down, or we're going to die in a big way. And there's at least one other tree over there, but I don't have time. This is one situation where we really can't afford to get distracted, which is going to be really, really hard for me. So that wasn't too bad. Let's unload the food first, because now we're starting to get quite a bit of stuff. I'm going to have to remove some of this extra stuff out of here for sure. For now though, curry rice. Didn't I have one of those? Why can't I shift click that? I can shift click the other things, but I can't shift click the curry rice. Seems a little strange. Oh! Something's not right there. Something's not right there at all. Let's have something special to eat. I think we've deserved that. Awesome, that's going to make a huge difference. Alright, look, let me sort things out and have a nap, and in the morning we'll move on to the next stage. Okay, time to move on. A few things that we need to cover. Firstly, fruit trees. In case you're not aware, you need the correct sapling and one of the fruits. Put them together in your crafting grid and you will get the necessary sapling. If you use NEI, then it will generally give you the options that you need. So you can see that this one requires an oak sapling. Some might require jungle or something else. Just deal with them as they come. Where did that... Oh, okay, I'm going blind. Or the game's trolling me. One or both. Okay, so we'll get those ones down. Next, the rawhide. I mentioned this previously. Rawhide plus salt gives you uncured leather. Uncured leather can then be placed onto a drying rack, and you will get leather. And it's fairly quick. It takes about 30 seconds for it to cure, so you're not waiting for terribly long. In fact, we'll wait one of these out because it's going to be so quick. And 30 seconds should be any time now. In the meantime, I'll tell a story. No, it won't. We don't have time for that. Come on, there we go. So there you go. So that way, that's a fairly simple, easy way to get leather. And that's how we're going to get our first armor. And we'll pull these out of here. It's not going to matter too much. Where did the leather go? On the floor, of course. So, yay, armor. Now, obviously, we want to be killing mobs as well, because they will drop armor, and better armor than we can make at this stage of the game. But for now, that's a start. Now, with the fruit trees, what I normally do, this one here has got 4 apples on it, whereas you can see here, this pear tree's got 5, which is a little bit better. I'll normally break these and replant them a couple of times until I get a tree that I find is pretty well balanced out. And we'll throw the last one for the time being over here, I think. Be a little while before we expand this farm. Now, other things to be aware of: torches, crops. Mobs will grief them. Expect that to happen. Oh, thank you very much. Give me that egg. There we go. That was the whole point in putting this chicken thing in here, just so I could get a few extra eggs. Crops, on the other hand, that's where things get interesting. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make up some crop sticks. And that's what they look like there. And I know I've made a lot, but we're going to be going through quite a few of these in the early stages. So let's grab probably the most critical one, which will be, not in there, the wheat seeds. Now, crops do work as per normal. Growth is normal. The only differences are, and they're important, is that they only grow during the day. They do grow at night, but very, very slowly. And your yield is dependent upon Agricraft. So initially you're not going to get a lot out of your crops. You have to breed them up. And as I said, mobs grief cropland and torches and things, so you really want to make sure you've got a safe area to do this. So I could try to plant these, but they're simply not going to plant as much as I right click. We have to put a crop down. And if we put a crop down, then we can happily plant them and they will grow. Now, I did have over here some apatite, and I gathered some sand up so I could make myself up some fertilizer. And I believe the fertilizer will work on these. We'll give it a shot, because I don't have access to a watering can yet. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm pretty sure it works on trees, yeah. Doesn't work on Agricraft crops. Okay, that's going to slow things up dramatically. Let's toss this back in here. I don't have much in the way of bones, so let's see how bone meal goes. And I want to save a little bit of that because I might need it, because our primary objective here... Okay, so bone meal does work. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer, that. So what we would need to do is we get the wheat at full strength, and then if we place down a crop and then an additional crop, you get what's called a cross crop. And you can see, well, that's happened naturally. It's automatically spread. So While that's growing, let's head inside because we need to be able to make something. And what we're looking to make is called a seed analyzer, which is one of those there. So that's some wood slabs, sticks, glass panes, a few other bits and pieces. Okay, I should be able to do that without too much trouble. I've got the sticks, cobblestone slab. We can make up some oak wood slabs. We've got some wood. The other thing that we're going to need is some glass. So now that we've got charcoal, we may as well smelt that up as well. Let's put this away. We're going to be using this fairly soon. And that egg can go over there with the others as well, because I'm going to have to do something about the chickens as quickly as I can. Okay. So what do we have? We've got everything that we need with the exception of the glass, and the glass won't take too long to get that. It's night time now, so I probably should sleep. Keep that sleep bar up nice and high, because there is nothing worse than getting caught without enough sleep and going blind. It can be pretty bloody horrible. Come on, one more and we're good to go. And we'll be able to use the rest of the glass panes to make pretties around here. Here we go, too easy. So first things first, we'll make up the panes, and then back to this fella here, and we should have everything we need. So now we have a seed analyzer. And the seed analyzer, we should be okay just to pop out here for now. Now, I have concerns because I have heard there may have been some changes made to the way Agricraft works. This is previously how I've done it, but if this doesn't work the way it's supposed to, then we might have to make some modifications. For now though, we could break this, or we could fertilize it up to full strength. I'm going to fertilize this one just to get the wheat out of it. And then if we break that, we get a seed which is unidentified. If we put that unidentified seed into the analyzer, we can see we've got a 222 crop. Okay, so that has gone up straight away, which is what I was hoping. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to break this one, and we're going to work down this way. We're going to start off with a normal crop, and that one there, well, that's the one we started with. Let's analyze it just to see. You'll find that that should be a 111 crop, and that's what it is. So we're going to start with the 222. We're going to pop it in here, and we'll fertilize it up, and then we're going to plant a cross crop here, and this is where the watering can really comes in handy. Now we could wait. I don't know whether this will trigger if I bone meal this as it is, so let's find out. Oh, it does work. Is it going to grow something or not, or do we have, there we go. Awesome. So let's bone meal that one up, and we're going to repeat. So that was a 222. This one should now be 333, but it could be 323 or 223 or something like that. But it should have got a boost of some sorts. We'll pop that one in there, and again we will do the bone meal trick and hope that this takes fairly quickly. I'm not 100% sure whether the bone meal is working or not, whereas I know for sure that the watering can definitely does. But we need iron for the watering can. We'll give this another shot. Don't have a lot of bone meal, because at this rate it's going to take us quite a while. And don't worry, I'm not going to be doing it on camera, but it's important that you know how to do this, because you will clear the food from the surrounding area fairly quickly. So yeah, it's kind of important that you get some crops down as quick as you can, and you get them upgraded so that you get a good yield. The good thing about this is that it takes a bit of work at the beginning, but then you can have quite a small field producing quite a high yield of food, and it does integrate with MFR, which means that even a little 3x3 plot can just be left with one of each crop in it, and yeah, it'll harvest up to quite a good return. Come on, grow for me. In fact, look, let's leave that, because we are running low on time, and we do have a priority here, which is the metallurgy and the mining. We'll let that one go. We're going to come over here and we're going to make some essentials. We're going to need, for the smeltery, we're going to need the controller. We're going to need at least 2 drains. So I'll just make one because that's how we go. We are going to need a tank. And does this work with panes? No, it doesn't. Bother, I'm going to have to smelt some more glass. I should, no, I've got plenty here. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to need a lava tank, and we're going to need at least a couple of windows, which should definitely use the panes. No, they are glass only as well. Alright, that kind of sucks. Like this. Here we go. We'll just make the one for now, because I don't really need a massive smeltery to start. So what else have we got? We are going to need a casting basin, and I'm probably going to make up 2 straight away. And we're going to need a casting table, and last but not least, we are going to need a few taps. I think 2 will do for now. Just throw this in here so I've got the extra space that I need, because the last thing that I need to do, of course, is make up some seared bricks. We may as well grab what's in here as well. So, oh, you're freaking kidding me. Why did I do that? Okay, let's move on before I go completely insane. You and one more. It's getting dark again. We'll leave that to go naturally. So, smeltery. I'm going to build it into the wall a little bit here, so I'm just going to dig this out one more. And we can leave the corners. Probably have something spawning in there. We'll worry about putting some light in, I think. Play it safe just because. I'm probably going to build in behind here anyway, but we'll see how we go. So we're going to need to come out here, and then we're going to go. Alright, I need to think this through. Let's get the base down. And we're going to have 2 smeltery drains on this side. we're going to have tank, controller. Did I put all of them away? I don't know. Some days you and you there. Actually not you, because I'll put the casting table here for now. In fact, I might just do it this way. Don't mind me stuff arsing about. Put the casting table there. Smeltery drain can go there. We'll have another one. Oh, I have stuffed this up, haven't I? I'm in fine form today. So, yeah, and there, and we'll leave that. No, we don't want to put that inside there. We'll leave that. Ah! Okay. You guys finished laughing at me? You, go there. What did I do with the rest of my... Oh, don't tell me I don't have any left. Got that. What happened to that extra smeltery controller? Seems a little strange, don't you think? There was definitely 6, at least I'm sure there was, which means it probably wasn't. Okay, we'll put the tap in later. Now we should be able to bang our controller down, and we should need, what do we need? Well, yeah, the taps are at the wrong height. I need to wait until I get a little bit more stuff smelted up as far as these are concerned to get this extra level on. I really want to make it 3 high. So I think I will finish that off camera, because regardless, we're going to have to go and find some lava either downstairs or close by. Okay, so let's head over here and let's check this last one. And it's almost done. So we started off with a 222 here.
User disconnected from your channel.
Let's see what we've ended up with. Now this is getting dangerous because it's getting dark. Nothing should be able to get to me, but as I said, a fishing zombie can yank me off. Or we could have something with lightning or fire appear up there and nail us. So let's do this quickly. That was the 222. They're the ones that we haven't used. This one here, we've got a 223. So we've got 1 gain in strength. So growth is the speed. I'm not sure which one, when it comes to gain and strength, determines how much you get out of the crop. This one here though should be the next one, and it should be, oh well, that was a big jump there. That went straight to 334. So that was the score. 10 10 10 is the best that you can get, and you'll get about 4 per crop out of each of those. So I'm going to have to basically, for all of the primary crops, work my way through here and get them leveled up, and that's something else that I'll be doing off camera. I better get some food into me right now, so that sausage looks like a good choice. Now, finding that stuff in those chests is definitely going to make life easier. This food here is going to make a huge difference with the extremely high saturation. So what I will do is I will finish smelting up, and I will finish off the smeltery, and I will grind through some of these crops, and when we come back in the next episode we'll see where we go from there. So thanks for joining me again, Hope you enjoyed this words. Hope you enjoyed this one. We had to cover quite a few bits and pieces, so it's probably run a little bit long, but I do look forward to seeing you guys and girls in the next one. Until then, take care of each other, everybody, and ciao for now.